Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true knight, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we're basically the winners. We are the winners of life right now, because the world has thrown everything it can at us, alright? It threw the Black Death at us, and we survived. It threw literally the entire rest of the Empire at us, and we survived. Not only did we survive, but right now, they're just sitting in lovely, lovely, cozy cells. There's the King of England, there's the King of Brittany, there's technically the Duchess of Connacht, because, yeah, I actually already took the flipping Kingdom of Ireland off her, which is all very bloody convenient. Actually, I wonder how much I could get for these people. Like, how much does the Duke of Burgundy sell for? 145. No. No. You see, the thing is, these people are filthy traitors. Utter filthy traitors who betrayed me and basically have ruined everything. And also, the map looks weird now because technically, yeah, Ireland's back under my direct control. So I'm actually seeing, like, the breakdown of Ireland. So it's saying, like, Leinster and... oh, this is horrible. Right, I need to sort all of that out. That's pretty important that we sort all of that business out as soon as possible. But here's the thing. I could if I wanted to, just like, you know, let everything move forward a generation or whatever, you know, let there be a new King of England. Except for one rather interesting advantage I've currently got, which is the only thing that really stops me taking literally all of this territory back off these bastards is the fact that it would annoy my other vassals. But all my other vassals that matter are already in prison. So I think what we're going to do today as a starting point is, one, I'll just be having the Kingdom of... you know, I'm going to be having all of this, actually. I think I'm going to have literally all of this, because screw you. And then I will create a new, better empire. So, have fun. Just, yeah, have fun having literally nothing. I'm just going to quickly have all of this off you, actually. Yeah, there we are. Oh, dear. You don't seem to be very good at being able to resist any of this, actually. And, hang on, do you have anything left at this point? No, you don't. So I guess you're going to the block at this point. Oh, I'm a kinslayer. Well, that's a bit of a shame. So, my kinsman's now dead. That's unfortunate. Hey! King of Brittany, can you guess what's about to happen to you? Because it's not gonna be fun. Oh, you can keep the bloody kingdom. Actually, no, you can't keep the Kingdom of Jerusalem. You don't actually get to walk out of here alive, unfortunately. All of this is coming back in my direction at this point. And by the way, in fact, basically, none of you are keeping anything. Just so you know. Just so we're 100% clear. This is supposed to be a bad idea. It probably is. By the way, you've got a nice little appointment with the Hangman's Noose right now. Oh, the council are totally on board. Oh, hang on, I didn't even look at the council previously. Was I supposed to have executed the King of England? Have I just become a tyrant? Well, doesn't really matter, does it? I could just bribe anyone that thinks I'm a tyrant by giving them all of this land that I'm now gaining from who knows where. Right, I'll be having all of this as well. Thank you. Lovely. Now this is how you Crusader Kings 2. Wait, why can't I have that? Send. You must have a special revoke reason if we have a truce. Oh, okay. Well, that can just go on to, like, your next of kin or whatever. So, bye! Yep, the council's on board with this. Why are the council on board with this? Probably because pragmatist. I don't know. But they seem to be totally on board with all of this. And also, wait, hang on. The Count of Durham. Right, well, whatever that is, I'll be having all of... oh, yeah, you're the former King of Brittany. I'll be having all of these too. So you can also go into... oh, I can mutilate you. Oh, that's fun. Yes, we're going to do that. So that's absolutely lovely. So I've not come for your head. Your manhood will do. So, that's fun. He's actually just been, what? He is craven, he's a eunuch, and he's severely wounded. Oh, did we let him out? Oh, we shouldn't have let him out. Could we not have maybe just executed him after we were done? I thought that's what we were planning to do. Right, and by the way, I'm going to be having your stuff too. So we're having all of this back. And in all fairness, I wanted some of this back for some time, so that's fine. By the way, you're dead as well. Oh no, the council will consider that an act of tyranny. Right, well in that case, I guess we're going for mutilation instead. So there we go, more mutilation. She is now disfigured, severely injured and craven. Oh, I cut off her nose. That's nice. Okay, so that's how we've started off today. Let's just let time pass for a second. I assume I can break down the army at this point. And yes, no retinues will be disbanded. That's fine. I do need to get the retinues home at some point in case this happens again. And who's... Why is that in... Hang on, no, I just need to reset the colour system here. There we go. Reset this. Lovely. So... Now I see... Oh, I am actually cruel. I have picked up the cruel trait. Unfortunately, I think, like, some people survived, but that's fine. Okay. Right. Let's just check what's going on here. So, the downside of what I've just done is now literally everyone hates me due to revoking major titles and revoking vassal titles and all of that. But what are you going to do? Come on, bring it. You think you can do anything to me? You cannot do a flipping thing to me. I would like to see you flipping try. Okay, let's just check the situation that we're in right now. I've just picked up a giant pile of vassal armies, but they do need some time to recharge. I've also got, yeah, from my personal domain, a huge number of troops, but that's because I've got vastly too many troops, and that's fine. I'm going to give some of this away now. Alright, what I need to do at this exact moment in time is get myself set up, okay? Because I've actually been, yeah, a ruler for over 10 years over here in Wales and the Empire. These other places, not 10 years yet, because yeah, it's 10 years from when you started that particular title. But, if I wanted to, I could just have things changed over at this point. And I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Tanistry might just have outlived its usefulness for the time being. I think Emperor Morhaitho, the ugly, ugly bastard assassin who has managed to defeat the Black Death and literally crushed the rest of the Empire under his boot and has now executed literally everybody. I think that's the sort of man who has decided that he's just going to stay in charge, actually. Because, to be clear, I'm not convinced he's going to be around for too much longer. I feel like, hang on, the council is... How much council do I have? Oh, yeah, minus 90. Yeah, so... He's probably going to be bumped off pretty quickly. So I need to arrange this quite fast. And this does create one slight problem. So, yeah. So, one of my children died from the dreaded plague. And one of my children is a girl. And one of my children died while I was trying to train him as an assassin. Meaning I've only got one son left. And that son is Pidgey. So if I were now to want to totally secure the future of the Empire, I'd need to go over to Primogeniture. And basically, I'd be betting everything on Pidgey. Which strikes me as eminently reasonable, yes. I mean, what's the alternative? Yeah, elective monarchy, where literally everybody who's not even of my dynasty would be allowed to stand. Like, yeah, if you've got Tanistry, why would you want elective monarchy? I know it says only one rank lower, but yeah, it's actually for Emperor, Dukes of Valid Electors, so that doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Obviously not Gavelkind. That's sufficiently bad that it's basically used as a punishment that people try and push you into when they don't like you very much. Yeah, I think we're going to flip and stabilise the Empire. It's time to get things rational, okay? That's what we flipping need right now. Morhaitho is going to sort this the hell out. It's time to move over to Primogeniture. Now, that just basically means that the Empire and Wales will stay with him. The other territories, I could try and hold on to them, but, oh, you know what? Okay. Let's just make sure we understand who we're dealing with here. So, Morhaitho, who is... Oh dear, you're not exactly of a great line, are you, Morhaitho? Morhaitho, the son of Odir, the grandson of the original Morhaitho, who was one of the kings of Brittany. Possibly one of the first kings of Brittany, actually. Definitely a very early one. child of Odia, from Hellfire, from the very original Matt, who was married to Hellspawn, who was one of the children of Medea, who was one of the sons of Caddoc, the very first. So he's descended from Caddoc's line, but other than that, there's basically no actual, you know, lieges in his entire family history for like 7 or 8 generations. So don't count Morhai though, because by the time he was king working for an emperor. He was working for, yes, he was working for Emperor Happiness the Just. But apparently, this is going to be the line. This slightly disreputable branch of the family, this is the guy who's gonna lock it down. For the simple reason that he was the one who was able to stomp anyone who tried to get in his way. Yeah, we're flipping doing it. Wales, move over to... Wait, why am I allowed to do that? I thought you weren't allowed to do that if you had any unhappy vassals. No count or higher tier vassal of this title has a negative opinion of you. Wait, how has nobody got a negative opinion of me in the Empire of Cornwall? Like, everybody should have a very negative opinion of me in the Empire of Cornwall. Possibly, hang on, vassal or... You know what? Don't question it. If I'm allowed to do it, I'm allowed to do it. Primogeniture. Nice. And then over to the Kingdom of Wales, where I think we'll also be Primogeniture. Oh, that's better. That makes a lot more flipping sense. Now, the other kingdoms are going to be a little bit more on the tricky side, because they are going to remain for 10 years on their existing rules. And the problem with their existing rules is they're very varied, and I'm not going to live for 10 flipping years, not a flipping chance. So, Jerusalem can honestly just... Oh, that's already on Primogeniture, is it? Right, I'm just going to stay as the king of... Wait, hang on. Primogeniture of... Wait, who's the... Aren't I the king of Jerusalem? Yes, Kingdom of Jerusalem. So, wait, what? Tanis Morhai, though, of... Hang on, who's Morhai, though, of... Wait, what? Okay, this is the son of Odia, my eldest son, who died of the dreaded plague, but why on earth have we skipped to him? I've got a son, okay? He's right flipping there. Why are we not moving over to... I'm very confused. Hang on. Shouldn't Primogeniture be like, you know, my eldest son if it can be? The oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles. Yes, which should be... Hang on. Why are you third in line? That doesn't make the slightest bit of sense. If I just kind of unfreeze time for a second, will it just actually rearrange itself? Because... Why? That's not how Primogeniture's supposed to work. Okay, meanwhile, over in England right now, they really want to vote for this guy. This guy who is of Northumberland. And honestly, he's fine. If I were to actually just give him actually like Essex and England, would he be cool with me? Not exactly cool, because apparently I have been a tyrant as far as he's concerned. So what I probably need to do is, I need to just figure out who exactly is like the nicest, friendliest person in England right now. You are... Okay, no one's nice and friendly. That's kind of the problem, yes. How about East Anglia? I like East Anglia. Those guys are... Wait, could I give this guy the... Could I just create a merchant empire kingdom? Is that allowed? Can I do that? Because if I can do that, I'm just doing that just because I'm kind of curious. Yes, I can just make him the king. Ooh. This is interesting. What happens to England if I give a Grand Mayor a kingdom? I have absolutely no clue, but now I want to find out. Though actually, before I do that, I should start just handing out some stuff. You can have the Duchy of Essex, because it kind of feels like you ought to have it. So there you go. You can have that. You're welcome. What else do I have that I really need to get rid of that's like in England? Those are all counties. And what else do I have? I think I own... Do I own Middlesex right now? Yes, I own Middlesex. Okay, so I do have that. Need to get rid of that at some point. I've got Lincoln as well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of that too. Gwent I'll keep if I'm allowed to. We'll see. And I've got Leon as well. Right. All of that I can give away to people who I like. That's all 100% fine. But yeah, screw it, I'm now just actually sort of curious what actually happens at this point. I am going to grant you the Kingdom of England. You're going to run England for me. Like, all of it. Actually, hang on, before I do that, I'd kind of need to get, I need to get Mercia out of here. So you own way too much. You own way too flipping much. I need to, hang on. Why can't I revoke your title? So he must be my direct vassal. Isn't he? He kind of seems to be. Oh, wait, yes he is. It doesn't matter whether he's considering his primary duchy is in Ireland or England right now. I am his direct vassal. That is definitely true. Because oh, does that mean I literally need to have, like, the King of Ireland sets my primary title to be allowed to do it? I don't know. Anyway, okay, that's a shame. We'll just let the border gore stand, unfortunately. You know what? There's probably not a good order to do this in, because this is probably fundamentally a bad idea. But screw it, I'm curious. You, congratulations. You're now the King of England. Yay! So he is now Prince Mayor Beowulf the Unready of England. Spot on. I bet his vassals flipping hate him. But they're no longer my problem. They're no longer my flipping problem. So that's all absolutely fine. Also, I just want to actually just get his... Oh, no, he's already got way too much land. I was about to give him more land, but no, he's already got too flipping much. Also, why has he got a regent? Oh, he's in hiding. Oh, that's fine. Good. I haven't just accidentally put someone who's totally incapable in the role. That's all A-okay. Right, who's running the show around here these days? Oh, sorry, it's me. Sorry, I forgot I merged everyone for a second there. So, who's the Duke? This is the Duke right here. I could give him... Yeah, I'm just going to give him Leon, just to basically cheer him up a bit. I don't need it. So, he can just have... Yes, he can just have the County of Leon. There you go. Congratulations. And that helps sort out the border gore a little bit. And actually, I wouldn't actually mind giving away this bit of Lincoln just to the Irish, purely so England's literally cut in two. Just because that amuses me slightly. I mean, I know it goes against what I was actually supposed to be doing, but... Okay, that's kind of an idea as well, yes. Oh, we've got some Countess of Madarborough over here. Right, you can just... Actually, should I give this to her? Should I give this to her? Yeah, I'm just going to give her the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I kind of just want that one out of the way. That one's not a big deal. That's fine. Yeah, the problem we've got in Ireland is literally everything is owned by Leinster. He's just managed to accumulate literally every title. And I can't force him into Gavelkind because he's only got one legitimate child. So that wouldn't flipping do anything. And apparently I'm not allowed to revoke titles for reasons I'm not 100% clear on. Now I do have another grandson actually. So we've got in where Yun Quenenson, I don't know, that guy. And he's unfortunately got cancer at age 6, which is very, very bad news. So I was about to say, I'm going to make him King of Ireland, but no, that's probably quite a bad idea under the circumstances, yes. Okay, here's another grandson. So, Danualon over here. Alright, right now, he could actually just be the King of Ireland, because why the bloody hell not as far as I'm concerned? So, you, my good man, I'm going to grant you some land in the form of... Ooh, I don't know, what shall I give you? Because all I've really got to give you is England. So I probably shouldn't give you that, because... Actually, wait, hang on, no. No, that actually works exactly like I wanted to. I'm going to give you Lincoln, okay... So you're now going to have Lincoln. Congratulations. And now that you've actually got Lincoln, I'm going to make you the King of Ireland. Because I feel like it. Because basically the British Isles at this point are just my plaything. Where I can just put my children wherever the hell I bloody well choose. So, Kingdom of Ireland. Right. So that is now going to belong to him. And, if I've got this right... Yes, England is now cut in two. Screw you, England. Marvellous. Now, as for Brittany, I think I need to find myself a new ruler for these guys as well. Who did I just grant Leon to? Ah, yes, there's the Duke here. He kind of hates me as well, to be perfectly honest. But, you know what? I think I know what I want to do. Brittany doesn't even matter. If it ends up reverting to someone else, it's fine. What happened to my other... Yes, it was the It was you, wasn't it? Yes, the kid who is very quick-witted, but sadly has cancer. You get to be the actual King of Brittany, I would say. That strikes me as eminently reasonable. So, have fun being the... Oh, why not? Do you need to be... I think you might need to be landed first. Well, that's reasonable. In that case, he can have, like, Worcester. I'm going to give him Worcester, because I want to get rid of that anyway. So he can have Worcester, right, and now he should become a count. Right, now he's a count. Yes, now I can make him the King of Brittany. Congratulations, you're now the King of Brittany. This is basically just me just handing out the best Christmas presents ever. I'm just going around being a really awesome granddad. Like, one of my grandsons gets to be the flipping King of Ireland, another one gets to be the King of Brittany, and the other one is going to be the King of Wales, and my son Pidgey's not going to be any of these things for reasons I'm slightly unclear about, but whatever. And also I've turned England into a merchant republic because I feel like it. Oh, being an emperor's awesome. Right, let's just hand out a few more minor duchies to people who, you know, it makes sense for them to have them. You, my good man, yep, that will work very, very nicely indeed, so we'll just hand that over to you. Mainly because duchies don't really do anything for me aside from making vassals hate me. They already hate me and they're going to keep hating me, but screw it, I may as well keep things tidy. Oh, and I'm going to give the heir of the Merchant Republic of England London, just like because I can. So he's going to have that now. Beautiful. Ah, yes, and the remaining 2 territories that I own directly over in France. Now, these two are very, very interesting to me. Because the Black Death has done something very, very useful, which is it's killed a whole lot of people. Because there were plenty of countries round here, plenty of duchies, all sorts of stuff, where there were very nicely, firmly established lines of succession where everybody has ended up dead. Meaning all of a sudden, a whole bunch of weak claims can now actually be pushed. Which is very, very of interest, isn't it? So, for example, the Duchy of Normandy is just straight up for grabs. All I need to do is take Kalman Ronaveg, and by the way, good flipping name. So I just need to basically take you, my good man. You are 24. Why aren't you actually... Wait. Hang on. Who are you exactly? You are in the court of this guy. Would you come to my court, please? I need to actually... You're not wanting to come to my court. Okay. Am I allowed to grant you a landed title? Because if I can, that would be absolutely fine. All I need to do is just give you... Is that the right one? Oaksair? Yes, Oaksair. So I'm just going to give him Oaksair right now. So he's just going to get that. And he's going to start, I assume, well, I hope, working for me. And yes, there, now he works for me. Spot on. And so, anytime I want to now, I can actually declare war on Normandy, which is now, yes, being actually led by the Lady of Normandy, so screw you. Now, the council aren't keen on this, but screw the council, quite frankly, I don't care. And maybe I'll change the entire council around momentarily. So I can now go and claim Normandy, pull that into the Empire, spot on. So I can do that in a moment, that's not a problem in the slightest. Also, ooh, Holy War for Burgundy. Right, I probably shouldn't do that, actually, because I myself have been excommunicated, I'm pretty sure, so... Then again, that's... No, I don't actually get that if it's a holy war, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that in the slightest. Here we are, the Duchy of Champagne. This is a good one. That one I have been wanting to go and claim, because, yeah, now there's a child on the throne, and he's only 5, so I've got plenty of time. Now, you are actually, right now... Oh, hang on. Countess Christina. There we go. One of you is actually landed. One of you's landed, but screw it. You can also have some territory in Dijon, because I say you can. So congratulations. Have the county of Dijon. Beautiful. That's down to... Yeah, that's down to 10. Where are the other 2? It's... Oh, hang on. One of them's Gwent, which I've now reclaimed. What's the other one I'm not supposed to have? Hang on. Oh, Durham. Apparently I own the county of Durham, which is fascinating. I guess I'll just give that to somebody. Hello, would you like the county of Durham? Because you can have it. Right, that gets me to 9, which makes sense because, yeah, I used to have 8, and I've actually picked up Gwent. So right now, that has an impact on I don't know. Hang on, what's the problem? If it's unacceptably big, you'll start to take taxation penalties. Okay, and my vassals, I think my vassals already hate me. It's fine. My priority now is doing as much of the land grab in France as I can before I'm inevitably assassinated. That's the important thing. Now, the slight problem I do have here is I don't think I've currently got the income to really wage this war particularly effectively. But I'm not sure I'm going to be needing to wage the war particularly effectively. So, yeah. The Lady of Normandy has only 1,300 troops right now. Normandy is in bad flipping shape. And as for the other place that I could actually push, yes, Countess Christina, she's got the claim on Champagne. So I could just go straight after Champagne. That's walking straight north. Yeah, hang on. How much do you actually have here? Because you're just a child as well. That's more like 4,000, but I do not need the entire army for this. I can still slowly start making my money back. By the way, as I've annoyed the assassins, I've figured out what I probably ought to do at this point is, yes, just actually leave the Assassin's Company, actually, which hopefully gets rid of the debt, if I'm very, very lucky indeed. So yes, I'm going to leave the society, and you're going to forgive the debt as a result of that. And what I want to do now is, yes, okay, I can't just yet, but later this year, I'm going to join one of the religious orders. And the reason for that is, it means I can actually start training up my son a bit better, who's still not my heir, for reasons I'm still very unclear about. Like, what's wrong with Pidgey? Why is Pidgey not my heir? He's my son. He's my eldest son. I mean, are we literally just favouring this kid because his name is more high, though? Because it feels like that might be it at this point. Well, whatever, let's start off with Champagne, because Normandy is being run by a woman right now, so she's going to stay a woman forever, whereas the kid in Champagne theoretically might grow up. So, yes, actually, I would like to very quickly head over to Duke Hele of Champagne, declare war on him, just make sure it's the right claim, because, yeah, if I go for that one, it's actually wrong. Oh, yes, the council. The council considers this tyranny. Okay, well, you know what that means? I think that means we need a new flipping council. So, who wants to be... Oh, spot on. Spot flipping on. Whoever you are, welcome to the council. Right, who wants to be the brand new flipping person who's going to... Oh, none of you are very good at this, actually. Okay, possibly what I need to do is I need to invite new people in. Oh, hang on, actually. We do have a decent or half-decent spy master here, just to keep me alive, briefly. Yes, here we go. The Count of what's-his-face. He doesn't actively hate me, and it's probably best I just keep him here scheming, because there's gonna be a lot of plots. But it does rather look like, yeah, for Marshal, Steward, and Court Chaplain, I'm just going to need to import some new people for those jobs, but that's fine. So, arrange everybody in the world who is willing to come to my court by how much they like me. So already, we've got ourselves a new flipping steward right there. Invite you to my court, absolutely. You look like you sort of like me. You can be my new marshal. Invite you to court as well. And then you, who seem to be identical to this guy just wearing a fake moustache, you seem vaguely competent. Actually, you're much better. You're the Chancellor of Estonia. You're actually quite good at your job. Yes. Oh, hang on. Spy Master of 21. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Invite this guy too. Invite this guy. And we'll invite you as well. Yep. Congratulations. You're also coming in. And anyone else who wants to come can just basically come to be my advisors, to be honest. So you can come along as well. Great. So that's a bunch of new people that can now start doing jobs better than my council can. Beautiful. Now, sadly, I can't actually force these guys to, yeah, be loyalists. But at the bare minimum, he will get taxes up quite a lot, which is very flipping useful. And we can just get rid of everybody. Who did I just invite? Did I invite you for that? I don't know, but you actually seem like you'd at least not hate me. So you're actually welcome on the council too. Spot on. And okay, fine. It's a bit of an unconventional council, but still do the job. And more importantly, it might just actually agree to vote with me. No, it's still not going to. Why? Why exactly? There's no glory in this war. Right, I just need pragmatists. Okay. In fact, actually, I don't want to go to war with her anyway. I'd rather go to war with Champagne Laddie. Once again, the Glory Hounds. Okay. More changes to be made. Got it. All I need is literally anyone in the world who'd be willing to be a pragmatist about this, but apparently I need to invite more flipping people for that. Oh, and would you believe there's already starting to be some faction planning? Not desperately surprising. How bad is it, by the way? Gavelkind succession. Yeah. Few people involved. Few people dotted around, but honestly, they're incredibly flimsy. Right now, it's nothing to worry about. Here we go. Managed to find ourselves, or rather import, one more pragmatist. Now with that, and by the way, Burgundy is cleaning up pretty nicely, actually. The Kingdom of Burgundy has really taken advantage of the chaos that came as a result of the Black Death and also Bohemia being broken up. They are actually in a decent, strong position after once upon a time looking very, very dodgy indeed. We need to, grow just in case they start to become a problem. Now, speaking of which, guys. How about we... Oh, good, the council's on board. Oh, and Aragon will probably come and help as well. Better and flipping better. Wait, hang the cock on here. Why are you voting... No, why are you voting with... Okay, you know what? I've got a better idea. Okay, do I really need a council? At the end of the day, do I really need a chaplain? No, of course I don't. So if I just basically get rid of you, you stupid advisor, get you off the actual council. Stewards are probably fairly important. Yes, Marshal is not important at all. So I'm just going to fire that guy immediately as well. Ah, wait. Empty seats are considered to be voting no. Oh, well, this is just not convenient. You know what? Screw it. Everyone hates me already. Tyrant war begin! Yay! Now, the council's discontent. I don't care. So, you, come and help me take Champagne, if you'd be so kind. The state of the actual forces around here. Yeah, that's actually okay. The situation around here is decent. So, I'm actually just going to... Hang on. Yeah. Vassal levies. Why would I use my own troops when I've got flipping vassal levies just sitting around right here? Why the flip not, eh? Yes. I mean, it's not like they can hate me any more than they already do. Yeah, that represents 8,000 troops. Right there, that's plenty enough. Guys, gather at Winchester. I'll ship you over. And Aragon is coming in to help out too. Spot on. Oh, and Pidgey is ready for an education. Because Pidgey may or may not subsequently come on to become the Tannist. I'm not sure. Simple fact is, financially, I'm in a hole right now. So if I can just do this with my vassal troops without bothering to use my own, I will consider that quite a positive, yes. Now, deploy Perrin, who... Oh, even Perrin doesn't like me. Oh, that's sad. Deploy Perrin. Her 900 troops should very easily make short work of 500 troops standing around here. That should be no problem at all. Those troops are... Oh, hang on. Are you guys actually sailing for me right now? You might be. And just in case you're marching north, deploy the heavy cavalry to go and intercept. And yes, indeed, it's an absolute flipping walkover. Because of course it is. Because Perrin can win literally anything. Unfortunately... She doesn't have the manpower right now to begin doing the siege, but if I just basically, just let everyone gather up together. We've got ourselves a dirty secret. Scandalous! Expose them! Yes, expose the patrician secrets. Why the bloody hell not, eh? Right, go and meet up with these guys here just to save some time. You stay exactly where you are, and then we'll just redeploy Perrin to this force momentarily. Congratulations, Perrin, you can do that. I think we've actually got ourselves... No, there's no other commanders. That's fine. We don't need other commanders. Perrin can handle this by herself. This is not a flipping problem. Deploy the heavy cavalry in this direction. We might be able to do something with them. No, we won't be able to. But screw it, it'll be useful to have them there regardless. And if the actual vassals decide they don't like their forces being raised too long, screw them. I will throw them in prison, then I will execute them. Because it's not like they can hate me anymore. And so far, they actually haven't done a good job assassinating me. So this all seems to be working out fine. Looks to me like there's reinforcements heading in. How many reinforcements is that? I don't know, but this guy does not have that many troops. We should be able to handle it regardless. I don't think it's going to be many. So we're heading in there. Marvellous. In comes Perrin. Yeah, it's barely anything. So, oh yeah, look at that. Perrin is just smashing straight through the centre. Nothing can stand up to Perrin. And while we're taking a bit of damage on the flanks, yeah, Perrin's already got their centre in total collapse. Perrin is just a sledgehammer that is going to walk Cornwall to glory. That analogy sort of got away from me a bit there, but I think you get the idea. Right, we're up to 43% with those bastards. Raise the vassal boats, please. Commencify raising the boats. In fact, probably the safest thing we can actually do here is break this army in two. So split that up. Perrin's army, you actually head over and assist with taking Champagne. The other half of the army, 4,000 men, stay here. Basically, actually, in all fairness, they don't have any other troops, do they? Oh, hang on. Where's Aragon, by the way? Because I could just basically say, you guys, you just basically go and take that county over there. You just go and deal with that. That'd be absolutely fine. So if you guys want to go and do that, yeah, that works for me. So, actually, Perrin, the fighting's going to be here, because how many troops do these guys actually have left? 2,000, and there they are. Fine, so Perrin actually stays over here. We just send the other troops over there, because I don't think Perrin gets any... I don't think Perrin has any benefits to siege, does she? No, hang on, let's just check this combat modifier. No, that's combat. That's nothing to do with siege speed. So she can just basically chase these guys down. So that all works for me. So in which case, yes, the Cornish army that has no commander, you guys get on the boats and head over here. Perrin, you just hunt these bastards down, please. That should work very nicely. In fact, actually, I'm going to tell... Oh, hang on. Can't assist as they're currently busy with the Urbinian claim on... Oh, I think King Ramiro III's busy at the minute. I think something else has come up. That's fine. I can win this without his help. But it's nice that he actually did offer to come. I do appreciate that. Now, question is, where did this force go? Yes, there it is. They fled all the way to flipping Scotland. And I am making money and I've got 267. Now. I should probably repay. Do I actually need to bother repaying? Also, ooh. Declaration of Repentance. Send the Pope a letter in the hope that he forgives me for the many, many sins. Like, so many sins. You have no idea how many sins, but it's quite a lot. How do I repay? Oh, hang on. Do I actually... Yes, there we go. Good. I'm going to repay the assassins, because I think that's a good idea. Now, extort the subjects. I could deal with more money in a hurry, to be honest, and found a religious cult. Okay, so I joined the party of... No. In fact, actually, the opposite, alright? I've decided this whole assassin of Shia thing, not for me. What I'm just going to do instead is I'm just going to join the Benedictine... Apparently I'm not. Hang on, does not have... Oh, I'm excommunicated. Oh, that's a shame. And what's the barrier to... Oh, I'm not smart enough, am I? No, I'm not smart enough. Right. Your popiness, can I... Oh, this guy's incapable. Right. So I'm guessing I can't ask him to lift the excommunication because he's incapable right now. Right, could we have a new pope, please? Preferably one that likes me, because I feel like I'd like the excommunication to end at some point. Still, at least the assassins aren't trying to murder me anymore, so that's good. Although, oh, I feel like, are you dead? I hope, uh-oh. If you're not dead, then who is dead? Who just died? Okay, it's fine. It's just my niece who was in the marriage with Aragon. That's fine. Aragon were not showing up regardless. This is not a problem. By the way, the boat is now sailing away from these guys. Scandalous. Yes, expose all the scandal. Expose literally every scandal. This is marvellous. Are you actually delivering? No, you're not delivering troops. I think you're just going the long way around to pick these guys up. So hopefully I can kill them before you do. Although, bless him, King Ramiro apparently had a fun time with his first Cornish wife because, yeah, he wants another one. So Ilia de Cornwall's not doing anything and she is a bastard. Yes, have fun with her, why not? And we finally got the troops over here. We are ready to begin the Siege of Champagne. Spot on. Yes, here we go. This one's going to be tight. The boat has almost flipping made it. The boat is going to, yes, that's on the 16th. Oh, he's going to get away. Boo. Boo, I say. So sadly, those troops are going to escape. Perrin was not able to actually get to them in time in Scotland. Instead, they're naffing off back over here. They're probably going to go straight back to Cornwall, in which case I can just beat them up again. So this honestly works out just fine. And, oh yeah. Yeah. France is in a bit of a dodgy state right now, isn't it? And Burgundy is looking very, very nice. But any chances that... Yeah, that's the Sultanate of Burgundy that's taken this territory as well. They are expanding. And your half-brother wants to join the Knights. Yeah, go for it. Have fun. More actual parties probably pretty useful. I do actually need to, like, get recommunicated at some point. And yes, I thought so. They're dumping the other 2,000 men right here. So Perrin can basically just go and murder them again. Because Perrin is the best. I'm going to miss Perrin when she dies. Perrin has been genuinely very useful. I'd also just like to say, I'm genuinely surprised that... Wait, what? They showed up. Did you? I thought we weren't actually... No. Okay, well that's very convenient of you. Thank you. That's really useful, actually. Yes. So they've just shown up here, and they are actually sieging these guys. Yeah, they are helping me. Beautiful. Thanks. And here we go. We do actually have a brand new Pope. Perrin just won that battle without me even paying attention, I think. Beautiful. Up to 44%. I think some of them actually backed off. Oh, hang on. They're over here. Ah, you're in Brittany, are you? Well, that's absolutely fine. We can just kind of go and pick you up somewhere. Yeah, we just need to go and smash into these guys a little bit. In fact, I might just want to... Yeah, I could just split up these forces again, to be honest, rather than actually shipping... Oh, screw it. I'm not actually paying for any of this. These are all vassal troops, so it doesn't actually matter. You get on the boat, drop them off over here, then we'll just walk straight over. It'll be fine. And here's fun. Apparently, Sweden has given one of the knighty groups, yeah, their own little county. That's nice, probably. No. Oh, Perrin. Oh, Perrin. Oh, I can't believe that. Perrin's finally been killed at the age of 38. She's passed away. Oh, I'm genuinely sad, actually. Perrin basically... Yeah, without Perrin, we never would have actually flippin' survived the mass revolts. Oh, Perrin, what a life you led. You were just a simple girl from Glamorgan who became basically Joan of Arc, but like Welsh, and ended up flipping leading our armies, married an emperor, outlived him, became commander-in-chief of the Cornish forces, saved Cornwall from utter destruction from within, and then died here in Brittany, helping to expand. Oh, Perrin, I'm so sorry. And England has switched over to a new Prince Mayor of the Great Republic of England. Oh my goodness, I've actually done it. I've abolished the monarchy. I've turned England into a republic. Oh, this is amazing. This is exactly what I flipping want to happen. I need to actually have a look-see at the trade thing right now. How are the trade zones? Oh, the trade zone of the Republic of England. It's growing. This is so damn good. What happened to those, what were they called? The Hansa. I don't know where they are, but they're just flipping gone now. The Grand Merchant Republic of England has just eaten them. Okay, new Pope, who's no longer actually infirm or whatever. If I was to give him some money or an artifact... Okay, I've got like all sorts of stuff here that I don't really need. Yes, how would you like the Hand of a Saint? I'm going to give him the Hand of a Saint. So he can have the Hand of a Saint right flipping now. Okay, and to the Raffish Rogue, more high though. A Raffish Rogue, I like being called a Raffish Rogue, that's pretty good. Okay, so go back to him. +9, now lift the... I just gave you a hand. Okay, screw you. What else can I don't even know what I can do with him, to be honest. There doesn't seem to be anything else I can do, so... Okay, when I've got enough money, I can pay him money. Right, between a bribe and a saint's hand, I'm hoping will be good, and... Oh dear. Someone tried to have you assassinated to stop you discovering his plot too. I don't know, but it's probably kill me. Yes, expose him immediately. What is the plot? Because I'd like to know that. Oh my goodness, there are flipping 8 known plots. And weirdly, none of them actually seem to be kill me, which I would have thought all of them were, but alright. Also, we're suffering from attrition over there, but this war is nearly over at this point. We've just taken another thing over here. This will be taken shortly. That's 2,000. No, I can't actually. Even though I'm suffering attrition, I can't actually split these guys off because... Actually, wait, hang on. How many people are here? There's you. Wait, hang on. 4,000 men. Okay, could you just actually go and take care of this, please? Yeah, could you please do that? If you just like to go over there and siege that place, that would actually stop me suffering from attrition, which would actually be kind of helpful. Also, at this point, we're up to 4 people I could righteously imprison. Are any of them actually plotting? He's planning to kill his own wife by the looks of the symbol. You are... I think you're mostly just heretics or something, so that's fine. I can't really throw the first stone on that one. Another siege goes well. 100%. Boom. Alright, so we're going to offer peace in the form of enforcing our demands. Screw you, and there we go. We have claimed Champagne. Spot flipping on. More of France belongs to Cornwall. Right, straight on to the next, please. Straight on to the next. Break down the troops, just because we have to. So, those guys just stand down. Do we have enough money to... We probably have a bit of... Yeah, you know what? Let's actually get the retinues at least being repaired up a little bit. So that's going to cost me... Ouch, that's... No, actually don't do that. I can't afford that. Don't bother trying to repair the retinues. We'll need to let the economy recover more first. Right, so. Duchy of Champagne. Obviously, de jure ought to be Kingdom of France. How are we doing on the Kingdom of France, by the way? If I wanted to create that. I'm up to 18% of the Kingdom of France. It's not bad. It's not bad, really. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Also, show me what the Holy Roman Empire is doing there. That is... Oh, what a mess. We are slowly trying to clear up this mess, but it is still a bit of a mess, yes. Right, straight on to the next war. Obviously, we need to claim Normandy for this guy. Normandy is going to... Oh, that's not going to be much. Why is that only going to be that little? Hang on. What's this technically right now? This is... Oh. It's because right now, Normandy is not actually, holding all of Normandy. Right now, the Duchess of Normandy... she holds the Dutch and she holds this county. Okay, well, we need to go and get that off her anyway, because you, my good man, have a claim on Normandy. Yes, the Duchy of Normandy, which means as soon as we've done that, we should have a de jure right to go and claim the rest of Normandy of the guys who've got that, which works for me. And the council are actually for that too, so boom, let's get that underway. She's actually only got 262 troops. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I'll just actually... Oh, hang on. It's already under siege. Oh. This could be awkward. How many wars do you have going on right now? And, oh, there's now a defensive pact opposing me. Led by this guy who's... this bit in the middle. Hopefully... Yeah, I actually managed to get to my next war before people were able to form a pact against me. So that works. And this place is... Yes, this place is partly taken, but... Like, I'm not sure whether... Oh, no, I'm going to need a few more troops purely for the sake of... Oh, yeah, a lot of people are jumping into this here pact, but that's fine. Right, I need just a handful more troops purely to... Yeah, make sure... Oh, you should definitely have been told... Actually, no, you shouldn't have been told to stand down, because I do actually need some of you to go and pick up a handful of troops here. How are we doing on wealth? Yes, once again... call up the vassals. In fact, actually, the English vassals should be more than enough for this. And they'll probably enjoy themselves, too. Wait, hang on. No, that's not technically England, because reasons. You want to be... Oh. You expect to be on the council. Oh, wow. Okay. 21 intrigue. Are you ever going to like me? Because if you don't, then I'm afraid you don't get to be on the actual council. Though... I guess if you wanted to be on the... No, it doesn't matter. Right, England, I'm calling up your vassals, actually. Sorry. Oh, and we can also start making some more progress on tolerance. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, let's get that moving in the right direction. And a giant pile of economic points. I could save up for castle infrastructure. Or, I mean, I do actually need some more tax from towns. And towns are a lot more reliable than churches for money. Or there's construction. Local build cost. No, let's just get town infrastructure up. I need the extra money, like, pretty urgently, actually, and screw it. Light infantry, just up that too. Yep, 5,000 English troops will do the job just perfectly. And don't forget to make these guys stand down because we don't need them. Also, hang on, are we Am I actually fighting these guys? Wait, why am I fighting these guys? Are we at war with you? Hang on, have they jumped into the alliance or anything? No, they haven't. They're just sort of here. But they seem to be losing against my heavy cavalry, or at least... Yes, they're definitely losing troops faster, and their morale's going down faster, so this is fine. My heavy cavalry can basically just walk through anything, even when there's no command present, because, of course, they can. They're amazing. I need to find myself some new commanders, like, quite urgently, in fact, because right now I've not got any. I think I do actually have some competent people in the realm. Just a handful, anyway. They're not great, but they'll do the job. Yeah, that'll do. One heavy cavalry leader, one inspiring leader, and one guy who happens to be fairly good at fighting. We'll probably try and find some more later, but that'll do for the time being. And yes, we just totally, very easily won. Wow, heavy cavalry is just amazing. Heavy cavalry can just run over literally anything. I love it. Oh, bloody hell, there's another new pope. And this one probably likes me even bloody less. Actually, no, this one's actually at 8. That's interesting. Right, now can I actually send you a gift? No, this one wants 570. Wow, the last Pope's prices were way better. Look, would you please lift my excommunication? Like, come on, this is not fair. Oh, flip. So... Slight unfortunate thing that I probably should have seen coming there. At the age of only 56, which is a little bit on the low side... Emperor Morhaitho I of Cornwall has passed on. And as a result of that, his grandson has now just become the young baby emperor. Despite the fact that he had a son who was legitimate, Pidgey. But apparently we're just going to flippin' skip over Pidgey for reasons that are not entirely clear, but what have you. And yes, indeed, I assume that's my brother, who is the King of Ireland. Oh my goodness, the entire empire is being led by children right now, isn't it? Yes! The entire empire is... No, it's not. The empire is being led by a child in Brittany, a child in Ireland, a child in Wales, a child sits on the imperial throne. I've converted England into a merchant republic, and... Jerusalem's just being led by some random woman who was there. I'm not even sure who she is. And I've got myself an heir, which is my own brother, and the spy master is indeed my regent. So ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to remember the life of Emperor Morhaitho I, a man who only really became emperor because, like, a couple of people in Ireland felt that he ought to be. And yet, he has lived one hell of a life. Possibly the busiest life for how long he actually reigned of any monarch. I can't think of another one who had quite so much stuff that he got done. Alright, he was the man who survived the Black Death. He was the man who, there are rumours, had a brief dalliance with certain other religions. He managed to get himself excommunicated twice. He won. He basically single-handedly won the slightly controversial Crusade of Bohemia. And at the end of his life, he was able to survive a truly brutal civil war that I thought had no flipping chance of being won. But he did it. And then he threw everyone in prison. And then he murdered them. And then began the many years of the terror. The blood-soaked, really blood-soaked terror. But at the end of it... Isn't it worth it? Because he managed to basically steal the empire forever. And now his own grandson, with the same name as him, a child, sits on the throne. For the first time ever, we're going to be playing as a child. So that's just absolutely flippin' lovely. And there's quite a lot of pretenders going on. So be it. Are we still at war? Yes, we are still at war. That did not actually abolish the war in any way. So... This is all going to be fascinating at this point. Yes, a natural death, apparently. I am a child. I am Emperor Morhaitho II, and I didn't actually expel... Well, technically the Jews have been expelled. Could we invite them back? As a gesture of goodwill? Could we... Yes, I think we should welcome the Jews back. So, a 50% chance of sympathy for Judaism. So, Jews have been banned for your realm for some time, but strangely this seems to have no effect on... Yes, they weren't responsible for the Black Death. That's true. So I'm going to welcome them back with open arms. So that is a good opening right there, I think. This kid's going to do all right. And that means he's picked up sympathy for Judaism, so religious same trait opinion. So now anyone who's Jewish is going to have a +5 modifier. Or is that his modifier? Okay, one way or another, there's going to be a flipping modifier. And also, he's received a beautiful handgun. Could we maybe, like, not give that to him until he's, like, 18 or something? Maybe just, like, keep that out of the way just for the time being. Did we lose anything? Just check if we lost anything. We might well have lost anything. No, actually. Seems like most of it seems to have actually made it through, which is beautiful. And how many people are on the council right now? Okay, a fair few people. But here's the thing. People don't know. Okay, quite a few people hate me, but mostly it's just opinion of predecessor. This kid has just got to survive. He's just got to survive for about 18 years, which conveniently will actually get him to, you know, a point where he's an adult and can marry and make proper decisions and whatever. He's just got to survive for 18 years till 1303, and at that point, the massive debuffs for opinion of predecessor will all wear off. And actually, at that point, maybe he'll be okay. So, the question is, can this kid survive the probably very likely assassination attempts that are coming his way? Because we've probably... Yeah, we've got the forces to actually fight off the vassals, but it's about the plots. The plots have to be survived while we continue our plan to attempt to... Yes, indeed. Oh, hang on. England? Really? Where's that part of... Oh, yes, of course. Because the person here, they've actually got one bit of territory that technically belongs to England over there. Right. The plan to reunify France continues, ladies and gentlemen. We have actually got, yeah, we've got this bit of land over here. We can take, conveniently actually, I couldn't help but notice that this bit of land, I think we've got a de jure claim against that, meaning we could go to war against... yes, we actually can. Yes, we can do. We absolutely can do. Oh, wait, maybe I can't. Maybe when I'm a child and there's a regent, I can't actually ignore the council. Ooh, we'll have to see about that. That might slow down the expansion a little bit, but... I would like New France. I would like New France, or probably New Cornwall as we might rename it. Have to keep an eye on Burgundy. I'll just give you a quick swish over the world right now. So yeah, Burgundy's doing very nice. I think the Byzantines have taken a tiny bit more territory in Italy. They're doing very, very well indeed. And as for the Mongols, they are pretty much in retreat right now. Because they were definitely up to this point of the world not long ago. But now... not so much. Now the actual flipping... Oh, wow, that's... Okay, I'm not sure where you came from, but you seem to look very different to the rest of the horde. They've only got 11,000 left, and they're losing money. So, the Mongol Empire has pretty much stalled, which is very, very nice indeed. And yeah, that's worked for all of these people. Hungary survived. The Byzantines survived. The Byzantines are actually in... good shape, all things considered. At this exact moment in time, 55,000 troops, and that's with only Marshal of 5. Byzantines are looking very, very strong indeed, but do not forget, there is a woman of Cornish Breton blood sitting upon the imperial throne of the Byzantine Empire, though it must be said, they haven't given her a very good hat. Next to the Emperor, she has not had a particularly good hat. So... we will call it apart there, ladies and gentlemen. We will pick things up very, very soon indeed. So now we've got to actually survive long enough as this child to make it to adulthood and see what we can do here. Because, yeah, there might be a few bits and pieces that go wrong in the meantime, like people trying to murder me. I strongly suspect that's the case. And by the way, there's flipping Pidgey, my uncle, who's third in line to the throne for no well-explained reason. I do not understand that. And yes, we will do all of those lovely, fun little beginning of reign things next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nut, and this has been Crusader Kings 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I can also just take this person and make them female. Can I... Perfect! I'm delighted we share the same level of ambition. Complete mediocrity all of the way. And then, oh, the people at the back just kind of popped into existence there for a second. Okay, let's try this again with something else. I'm going to see if we can get Mr. Potato Head into this game.